I am the victim.
After 5 years of Gabbie Hanna causing massive fits on social media from a situation that arose back in 2014, she has now officially ruined her reputation after her true colors have just gotten exposed during a phone call with her ex-best friend, Jessie Smiles. I'm not sure if you guys remember the whole situation that had happened between Gabbie Hanna and Jessie Smiles a couple of years ago, but just to give you guys a quick rundown, Gabbie and Jessie used to be really good friends back in the day, until Jessie Smiles had to deal with an unfortunate situation with her boyfriend at the time, Curtis Lepore, who ended up getting charged for Jessie. After Jessie had filed a lawsuit against her then boyfriend Curtis Lepore, people found out that Gabbie actually ended up hanging out with her ex-best friend's aka Curtis, as well as his friends at a party. And this is what Jessie had to say when she found out about this.
Number one, you lied. You hung out with Curtis's friends. Curtis was there. This is what you told me. I'm getting like really worked up and really annoyed. I'm sorry. One of the things that I believe you never do, even if you hate someone now, is hang out with their rapist and his friends. So I was hurt and I told Gabbie, this is up, like I'm really hurt. And she defended herself when all of this happened, and she said, I was hanging out with his friends, I wasn't hanging out with him, he just so happened to be there. And that was the point where she told me something like I will literally never fucking forget, because I cannot believe like till this day that she would say something like this. She said, Jessie, Curtis's friends didn't you. What the do I say to that?
Fast forward to November of 2019, Gabbie ended up responding to a tweet from a fan named Deanna, who simply expressed how this whole situation of Gabbie siding with her best friend's over her best friend was not sitting right with her at all. And although Gabbie has since tried denying that she supported Curtis Lepore, multiple screenshots and video recordings have shown otherwise, where she's not only been seen hanging out with Curtis and his friends, but also publicly liking tweets supporting him. After years of Jessie going through her trauma, with Gabbie only making it worse for her, she decided to finally speak out about her treatment from Gabbie Hanna, and she decided to drop a phone call she had with Gabbie last summer, where Gabbie's true colors were seen with the way she was trying to discredit her ex-best friend's trauma of being raped.
He FaceTimed me right after our first fight because I genuinely, dead ass, do not know how people knew about it.
And why'd you pick up to him?
I didn't have the number saved. That's the first situation, was a FaceTime call. The second situation was when we were at an event and you tried to take a selfie with me, and I was like, no, that's not happening. And then the event that I'm assuming you have to be talking about is when I was at 1600 Vine, and then he came there. I think I was at Lele's, and then he showed up, and I was like, oh, no. He tried to talk to me and pull me aside there.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a completely different situation. That's literally months and months later.
You were at a place with his friends. He showed up and pulled you to the side. I said that.
You hung out with Curtis's friend. Curtis was there, pulled you to the side.
I said that.
And you said that as the way that it all went down. I also didn't hang out with like his friends.
You admitted to it.
People who knew Curtis. I think I was at Lele's. We all lived in the same building.
Yes, and he showed up and pulled you to the side.
Guess what? I am allowed to have friends. I'm allowed to collaborate. Like, I can't cut everybody out of my life.
And guys, one of the worst parts about this phone call was the fact that Gabbie Hanna literally tried demanding an apology from Jessie Smiles, the one who got herself, just to make herself feel better, because all Gabbie cared about at the time was clearing her own name.
I want a public statement and apology saying I should have never done this. It was inappropriate to share private conversations publicly. That is the way that I will stop talking about this and literally drop it. He said, do you mind if I tell you the story of that night? And I said, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, I've heard her side. You can tell me yours. So he told me the exact same story. Like, literally.
I didn't even know that he told you the story of the night I was. I never knew that.
Yeah, so he told me the story, and then I told him.
Why would you listen to him? Why would you listen to him? Like, really? Why would you? He like even.
I was getting ready to defend you. Like, I was.
But for what? Just don't. Just say no, sir. Thanks. Like, you. Like, even though she's not my friend, I don't want to hear how you think you did a rape her.
Literally, I deadass was
Like, just hang up him.
Jesse, I wanted to fight for you too.
Don't, like, literally him.
He said that. I literally wanted to catch him in his lie. But then
For what?
he told me his story, and I told him, well, Curtis, that is literally the story that Jesse tells. And at the end of the day, she was asleep. Like, that is what I said.
I need to...
And then he was like,
excuse me, I need to call you back. I'm sorry. I'll call you back.
okay.
It gets worse. What's even more disgusting about this phone call, you guys, was that even after Gabbie was offered to take this to court because Jesse felt as though it would have been easier for them to handle that way since nothing was coming out of the back and forth between the two online, except for Gabbie getting exposed in a bunch of lies. Gabbie had the audacity to respond back, saying she didn't want to take it to court because she wanted to bring her fans into it, since she felt like they were the ones being affected by this whole situation, not Jesse.
Let's keep this offline and just sue me, and we'll see what happens in court. And then we don't have to bring our followers through this. We don't have to bring our fans through this, and we get to the bottom of what's been, hurting you. Just sue me, and then we won't have to bring our fans into this.
I'm more interested in bringing my fans into it because those are the ones who are affected.
But
I don't want your money, Jesse. I do not want your money.
I'm not saying...
I don't want it.
I'm literally saying, like, I think your fans are affected too because this is... I see your live streams and I was worried. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I have to continue to do this because I...
No, that's why we shouldn't. I don't want... Yeah, I don't want to...
Has not helped me. I still have to clear my name, so I have to, keep doing this.
You are narcissistic abusers. And you have been for 6 years, Jesse Smiles. I have to keep that in.
So you're telling me you're gonna go on live stream, you're gonna tell all your followers everything about all our past. I don't see an end game in that for you. And that's why I was saying just to sue me.
Jesse, that's stress for me too.
And let's just say no one can see how she is going to try to back herself up from these leaked audio clips this time. This was when Gabbie started trending worldwide, with thousands of people begging for Gabbie to just get off the internet for real this time and to actually start working on herself as a human being, since many people think all this girl does every 3 months is throw a fit on social media to try to put people down and overall just cause a ton of negative energy on social media. Anywho, I definitely want to know what you guys think about Gabbie Hanna getting exposed for good this time. And also, how do you think she's gonna try to back herself up from this one? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.